Community Options is a charity. It was set up in 1990. We provide residential accommodation-based services as well as community-based services to people with mental health needs. So, welcome everybody. As we all know, we've done this a few times now. If you could fill in the empowerment scale as you would do before. When I first trained as a psychiatric nurse, we would dictate what somebody would require, from the medication right the way through what time they went to bed. And I think that what happened was that people didn't respond very well to that, and we couldn't understand why people weren't responding to this. They should be grateful that we were doing all these things. That's one of the reasons why personalisation is so important, and that it's led by the individual. And actually all we are is somebody to help facilitate that, rather than somebody who's dictating what should happen. Is there anything in there that you think, oh, that's not what I expected?
The last week, I felt really positive walking out the door, but I think, judging by the results here, it doesn't reflect how I felt when I left.
Ah. Every year we've conducted a satisfaction survey. In the past we've just developed an action plan as management and gone ahead and hopefully made some changes. This year we've decided to do it a little bit differently, inviting some service users and staff to come together. For me, the most important outcome is that it's about service users and carers working together, and it's about empowerment.
At the end I felt actually it's good sometimes to get angry, and which I didn't realise, because I don't want to feel that way, but it has made me feel differently.
You get angry, and that is the catalyst to actually move on to the next stage.
In our accommodation services we've got about 72 placements, but in the community we can support hundreds of people. We have been visiting Maureen for a number of years. She cares for her disabled husband, and she's been finding that quite difficult. She gets quite sad at times and obviously very lonely.
Yeah, policeman's down there, round the corner. Right, I'll show you. Got your latest one? Yes, my latest one. I've got 2 more to put in yet.
Maureen, she's a lovely lady, and I see her once a week, and I support her with paying bills and getting a prescription. We used to give her a lot of hours, and now we've managed to reduce them because Maureen is improving. We're keeping her out of hospital and we're maintaining her lifestyle.
Yeah, I am pleased to have her. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
David's my boss. Yes, so I go to him if I have any problems.
If you think about it, support time and recovery worker is a matter of time. You don't just go in and thinking that tomorrow this person will be able to do things by themselves. It's about giving them time. And you have a job looking after your husband.
See, my husband can't do anything because he's got Parkinson's. Get up at 6:30 in the morning, and I have to help him to wash. I help him to dress as well. Like me and my husband could do with a holiday. I could do with a holiday, tell you the truth.
But maybe one of the things you probably will be thinking about direct payments, or what they call personalisation now, where you can purchase services pertaining to your needs, because you're just really draining yourself, and maybe always have a service that is always there to be able to support yourself and support your husband as well.
Yeah.
Liz is a lady who was referred to us in July last year. She was living independently. She was unable to interact with people. She was not eating. She was highly anxious, and we put in a lot of hours, and she was receiving support Monday to Sunday. We were taking her out. We were encouraging her to tidy up her flat. We were encouraging her to taking her shopping, able to show her how to use the cash machine again. The past few months, Liz has come really positive. She has done extremely well.
We use a tool called an outcome star, where people can sort of map where they are, and then they can think about where they'd like to be. So you can sort of score yourself between 1 and 10.
Okay, so Liz, based on these few domains we had here, Motivation and taking responsibility. Where do you think you are now?
I know 7, but I think again it's a 6.5. It's true.
There's no 6.5. So that is 6 or 7.
There's always 6.5 somewhere.
This is about motivation and taking responsibility.
Exactly, and I'm not doing that quick enough because I
think about when we first got involved, nothing was happening.
Oh no, nothing.
And the first assessment was, I think, 3.
I'm sort of back to normal on that.
Great. So would you say you have achieved that task then? Because I know we don't have to support you, we don't have to prompt you, we don't have to even remind you about making shopping lists. You are
right.
taking control of
back
that.
to normal on that. Yeah.
So we have achieved that.
Right. I'm getting an idea that I know what to do to get it to go on, i.e. get voluntary work at United Reformed Church.
I believe that personalisation fits in within our organisation perfectly. We've been doing this for a lot of years. We believe that people should be treated with respect. They should take control, deciding what they need, saying what helps them to achieve their goals. A big piece of the work that we do is support you to manage your mental illness. Know it, understand it, and be able to use it within the community, really, so that you have a normal life as best as you would like, rather than what somebody else might want.